In my opinion, Tangled is one of the best Disney movies ever. It's cute, funny, and all around amazing. But there is a lot more meaning to the movie than what meets the eye. Let's
Rapunzel.
start with the sun.
And it starts with the sun. Now,
The sun is the first thing the viewers see, and the last. That has to mean something, right? The sun gave power to the flower, which gave power to Rapunzel's hair, which is one of the biggest parts of the movie. The sun shows up everywhere. Subconsciously, Rapunzel paints the sun all around her, and in the hidden ones in the empty spaces, edges, and curves of her amazing wall paintings. The sun is also bright, happy, and has an ongoing spirit, same as Rapunzel. You could basically say that she is a literal embodiment of the sun. There's also another thing that is really discreet, but when Eugene gets stabbed near the end of the movie, it's night. Then, Rapunzel's sun tear falls and heals him. When life is given back to him, he wakes up and the sun is rising. Other things like characters and objects have a larger meaning than they appeared to have originally. The pan is an example of this. A cast iron skillet is an ordinary kitchen tool that Rapunzel uses as a weapon. This shows how Rapunzel was helpless and unable to do much at the beginning, but somehow turned herself into a princess with her optimism and perseverance. Her hair is the same way. Long hair like Rapunzel's is a feminine thing, which she uses as a powerful and unique weapon.
I waited a long time for this.
oh, Mama, I have got to get me one of these.
Colors are a big source of hidden meanings. Purple is everywhere in the movie, but surprisingly, Rapunzel and her mom, the Queen of Corona, are the only two people who wear it. Purple is also the symbol of royalty and the main color of their kingdom. Blue is the color that Eugene wears throughout the movie. Blue has a number of meanings. It could mean depth, loyalty, and confidence. There's definitely depth with Flynn Rider's character. For the most part of the movie, he goes by Flynn Rider. When he warms up to Rapunzel, he tells her that his real name is actually Eugene Fitzherbert. Also, he steals to help him live up to his own expectation of being Flanagan Rider, the character in the book, The Tales of Flanagan Rider, which he read to the other kids at the orphanage. At the beginning, when Flynn and the Stabbington brothers are running away from the castle guards, he tells them to lift him up, and he'll lift them up afterwards. And they trust him, but bad mistake, because he steals the crown and runs off. That sounds like the opposite of loyalty, right? But almost at the end of the movie, after Rapunzel and Eugene are done singing their adorable song on the boat, he sees the brothers on the beach, and he goes to give them the crown. That shows complete loyalty towards Rapunzel. Flynn also has confidence, and there's no doubt about it. It's pretty obvious. Leaving the tower is a big and obvious hidden meaning. Rapunzel leaving the tower symbolizes leaving the nest and starting her own life. Also, Rapunzel leaves on her 18th birthday. 18 is the age you can live on your own and start your own life. Rapunzel is an 18-year-old girl determined to start her own life and go outside. She is devoted to her captivator, Mother Gothel, and is hesitant to leave at first, but once she leaves, her world is changed forever. Eugene, aka Flynn Rider, is a different type of character than what has been used in classic Disney movies. First of all, Rapunzel saves him. If Rapunzel's tear didn't fall and save him after he got stabbed, he wouldn't have lived. Also, Rapunzel was basically the leader of the two. She's the one who ties him up and forces him to take her everywhere. There's a bit of irony here too. When they first meet, Flynn treated Rapunzel as lower than himself, even though Rapunzel was royalty and he was a commoner. Pascal and Maximus are a different and iconic duo. Pascal is a tiny little green chameleon. He's Rapunzel's only friend. He can't talk, but you know exactly what he's trying to say by his facial expressions and the change of color. He is super sweet to Rapunzel and protects her with all his little might. Maximus was originally the horse of the captain of the royal guards. He is fierce and would do anything to catch the bad guy. That is until Rapunzel stepped in. He and Flynn have a little bit of a rivalry throughout the movie, but at the end he helps Flynn escape from jail and takes him to save Rapunzel. Together, Pascal and Maximus are a protective, strong-willed team, devoted to save Rapunzel at any cost.